Hi, hello friends. India is the land of spirituality and also the land of mystery. In India, there is a land which is underwater for more than 5000 years, the ancient Dwarka. A thing which is not proved by science is called as myth. Like this, ancient city of Dwarka is also not proved by science because we didn't do any scientific research on Dwarka. Without doing any scientific research on the ancient city of Dwarka only, we consider it as a myth and an imaginary land. We can change our future but we can't change our past. Our past is our history. We think that India's history has been discovered, but India's history has been hidden. Today we are going to see Dwarka's hidden history, which is full of mystery. Welcome to the mystery of Dwarka, the kingdom of Krishna. First we can see what is Dwarka. Krishna built Dwarka to save the peoples of Mathura from Jarasandha because he was attacking Krishna for killing his uncle Kans, and because of attacking Krishna, many Mathura peoples got harmed. So Krishna built a beautiful city on the Arabian Sea using the advanced technologies and built a big compound around Dwarka so that Jarasandha can't attack him. It is said that Krishna built Dwarka using gold, and Krishna named the city as Dwarka. Its meaning is the way to heaven. And Jarasandha finds Krishna but failed to attack him. After many years, Kurukshetra war happens. In the war, Krishna helps Pandavas and helps them to kill the 100 Kauravas and make them to win. After Pandavas kills 100 Kauravas and they win the battle, Krishna goes to meet Gandhari, the mother of 100 Kauravas. Gandhari blames Krishna for the death of his 100 sons, and in anger she also curses Krishna as after 36 years Dwarka will go underwater. As per Gandhari's curse, Dwarka goes underwater. So, this is Dwarka's introduction. These are written in Bhagavad Purana and other Puranas, which were written by our ancestors. As time passes, all started to see this as an imaginary story. Only one can able to break this rumor, the science. Can science prove the ancient city of Dwarka? In this world, anything can't stay hidden. It will discover. Like this ancient Dwarka, some proofs have been discovered, not by mythology but by the science. At 1930s only, the search of ancient Dwarka was started. But at 1983 only, an archaeologist called S.R. Rao started to prove the ancient Dwarka. At 1983, at Arabian Sea near the Gujarat's west coast, their big stones came from sea to the land. So Gujarat's government sent S.R. Rao and their team to research the Gujarat's west coast. S.R. Rao and their team starts to research, and they got amazed after the research because the stones were not natural but it was man-made, and it was also older than 5000 years, which means the time when ancient Dwarka's existence. And they also confirmed it should be Dwarka. And S.R. Rao starts to do many researches at the Gujarat's west coast. At the Arabian Sea between Pakistan and India, about 4 to 12 meter water depth, they have found many submerged stone buildings blocks such as wall, pillar and basin, and they have also found stone anchors like three-holded. It looks like in shape of triangle. Ancient Dwarka has been explored approximately 9,80,000 square meter area at the depth of 3 to 12 meter. In the research, they have found a seal which looks like three-headed animal and some red ware bowls and dishes. It is also found that these are older than 4000 years. These all things are the important proofs that prove the ancient Dwarka. This research stopped at 1990. After 7 years hard work, we have collected the proofs of the ancient city of Dwarka. To discover the ancient Dwarka to the world, we need the help of our government. But our government disagrees this because of these two reasons. Reason 1. The ancient Dwarka went underwater because of Gandhari's curse. If we again bring the ancient Dwarka to the land, it will be not good. Reason 2. To do research on it, we need more money. If we research and it is proved that it is not Dwarka, then the amount of money which we spend for it will get waste. With these two reasons, still our government has not took any step to discover ancient Dwarka. In Google, if we search Dwarka, it will show the map of it. But this is not the map of ancient Dwarka, but it is the map of modern Dwarka. Modern Dwarka is one of the 7 holy places in India. Modern Dwarka is near to the ancient Dwarka, which is now underwater. Modern Dwarka's Dwarkadish temple is very famous and it is the highest structure in Dwarka. Till now also we don't know who built Dwarkadish temple. But the people of Dwarka believe it was built by the great grandson of Krishna, Vajranabha. This temple faced many destructions and rebuilding situations. At 8th century, Adipurush Shankaracharya rebuilt this temple. After this temple came to the control of Rajputs. At 15th century, Muhammad Degda destroyed this temple. At 19th century, a British ruler damaged it. But at 19th century only it was again rebuilt. Now it is in the control of Dwarkadish Temple Administrative Committee. This temple is built in Nagara style architecture and it has 5 floors. Its height is 37.83 meters. Dwaraka's people treat the idol of Krishna, which is inside Dwarkadish temple, as their king. Now you are seeing the idol of Krishna, which is inside Dwarkadish temple. If you see clearly, Krishna's eyes will be closed. Behind it, there is a big story. At that time, Muslim community tried to destroy the idol of Krishna. So they took the idol of Krishna and hid it inside a well. After some years, Krishna comes in a dream of a Brahmin. Krishna says to lift the idol of him and again place inside the Dwarkadish temple. And Krishna also said the Brahmin to lift the idol in the time which Lord Krishna said. But in hurry, Brahmin lifts the idol of Krishna before Krishna opens his eyes. The same idol is still inside the Dwarkadish temple. Till now, Lord Krishna didn't open his eyes. All the devotees who visit here, they will pray the top flag of Dwarkadish temple because all believe that the top flag of this temple will fulfill their wish. This flag resembles the sun and moon. All believe that till the sun and moon will stay inside the flag, till then Lord Krishna will stay with them. The person who flies the flag will climb to the height of 37.83 meters without any stairs. In Dwarkadish temple, all the procedures will be done on time. On 6:30 am, the Mangala Aarti will be done for Lord Krishna. At 10:30 am, Shringar Aarti will be done. On 7:30 pm, Sandhya Aarti will be done. At 8:30 pm, the last Aarti, the Shayana Aarti will be done and the temple will be closed. At normal time, daily 10,000 devotees visit the Dwarkadish temple. On Krishna Janmashtami, the thousands will become as lakhs. Today we first saw the introduction of ancient Dwarka. Next we saw the scientific proofs of ancient Dwarka. Next we saw clearly about the modern Dwarka and Dwarkadish temple. In Mystery of Dwarka, the kingdom of Krishna, we tried to say about the
Dwarka from before 5000 years to till now. If you like this video, like, share and comment. Don't forget to subscribe A5 channel Avinash.